This is going to be a video that is impromptu without edits, so you have to bear with me. My son is in the background playing, so if I have to say anything to him, that's going to be in the video. This is a video about how the INTJ should dress. Now, I'm 33, but I pretty much didn't get my fit game together till I was about 29. Before that, I dressed like this. I had a black shirt on and some pants that are blue that don't match at all. But really, I didn't even dress in a utilitarian manner, which is what's most practical. It was just like what was most comfortable. So I was an athlete when I was young, so I'd go on shorts and shoes that didn't match and whatever team I was supporting at that time and a hat. And I really carried that way too far in life. I went probably into college dressing like that, and it was like, I feel like personally, not in the professional world, but personally, I could have maybe gotten some more respect instead of dressing down or dressing how I personally wanted to dress, with my FI being where it is, instead of being like, how are other people going to see me? If I want to get certain places with certain people or groups or women, anything like that, I need to set my game up. One of the problems I had was that I never wore anything that fit. Now, everything is skinny or slim, and if I'm wearing a suit jacket or a blazer, it is tailored. The sleeves are the right length, everything fits, everything's coordinated. That was one of the things where I saw other people dressing a certain way, but I didn't realize they were probably doing it because they thought, what should I be wearing in this situation? What's most appropriate? I just thought of it as that's what they wear. And everyone wears what's their style, but a lot of people I don't think people always wear what their style is. They wear what's the best to do in the situation. So my TE was highly underdeveloped, and I believe that I was mostly using SE. Just in the moment, what did I feel like wearing? So it was like more of a SEFI type of deal, and then what was most comfortable. But I feel like it did affect me socially. Black looks good on everyone. I know that a lot of skits and caricatures of the INTJ always wear black shirts or a black turtleneck or a black blazer, but you can be colorful as an INTJ, and there are ways to pull it off. Since I'm pretty fair-skinned, I don't think wearing light clothes work as well as wearing dark clothes. The contrast is better, so just for my skin tone, it's better to have darker colors. The contrast is sort of nice. The other thing is, my shoe game was not good at all. I just only had sports shoes. I only had Nikes or Reeboks or Adidas, whatever was in, but I never had dress shoes. I know, it was terrifying. Now I have all boot cut leather, black, I have gray, I have brown. And most of the time, I will wear that. I wear bootcut everything. So I don't even have any low-cut shoes anymore. And they're just more versatile like that. But learning later in life, talking to women, they say that they look at men's shoes all the time. It's like one of the things is how they judge, what kind of money, style, career, things like that. Like they look at that just in the way they look at other women like that. The one thing that I've never really invested in is jewelry or a chain or an accessory like a watch. Some people think that that's a big deal. I don't really think that matters that much in terms of how you dress. But I used to do my hair in all kinds I used to have like the twisted spikes. I even got the, Lord forgive me, I got the kind of NSYNC Backstreet Boys bleach tips back in the day, back in like 98, 99. Back when music was really good, and that was I never cared about how I looked, and I think some people, especially INTJs, care about not going with the trend because sometimes dress trends are horrible and it's not really important that they follow it. But it's sort of like this: you notice there's groups that you want to fit into, or that you would like them to notice you. but then you don't do the things that the group wants you to do because you don't want to follow the trend. So you're in this catch-22 of, do I compromise for the group, FE, we're talking about FE here, do I compromise for the group and kind of dress how other people are dressing to fit in, and then they'll discover my true genius and wit and dark humor, all those things. That's kind of that is the big struggle. So when I got to the, corporate America, and I was able to start wearing clothes that fit, dressing in, wearing suits and ties, and having shoes that were like leather and looked good, and then it sort of fit with that corporate environment. I was welcomed in, and then you can go, oh, this person's really unique. This person actually, the INTJ-ness is revealed. But socially too, I had this really interesting compliment from somebody many years ago, like right when I started to get my fit game going. They were like, well, Joe, you always dress well. And I was like, oh my God, what a compliment. Because for so long, looking back, I did not dress well. In college, I remember this particular time, a female friend of mine was going through my closet to try to pick something out for me. And she just kept swiping through clothes, and she's like, do you have any like nice clothes? And I was like, that's like a PTSD memory for me, is, wow, that was like one of the early inklings that I should probably get better clothes and clothes that fit me. So I don't think NTJs, I don't think I can classify this as an NTJ problem, because I know a lot of ENTJs, especially females, that dress exquisitely well. They just know how to dress well, but INTJs dress terribly until there's like a certain point in life that they figure out, oh, like I could probably gain a little bit more professionally and personally in my social life if I just paid attention more and tried to mimic some people at certain times, to be like, I should dress like that, if to get into certain groups or to be more accepted or respected. So I think it's particular an INTJ problem. What do you guys think? Like, what type dresses the best? Let's talk about that. And then, as an INTJ, when did you finally figure out the correct way to dress?